So I'm back in the Cube recording studio with James Casbolt. He's going to lay down his track called Trapped on Silbury B.
Yeah. Yeah, to give some of the background to it, as I mentioned, it's a very dangerous prison wing, and 2012, I came out of the US Army on December 21st, 2012, and was basically jumped straight into a war zone in prison. It was to give some background and context about the army. When I was stationed at Fort Sam, there was definitely a kind of almost a left-wing movement within the army. The soldiers have been disillusioned with with the whole patriotic Yankee Doodle thing, and I used to go AWOL regularly. I used to take trips to New York at the weekends, which was it's against UCMJ, the Uniform Code of Military Justice. You can get 2 years in a military prison, go in AWOL. So I used to jump on a plane and go to New York at the weekends, and I had advocates and supporters, and they would cover for me. Like the first sergeants they'd check our rooms at night, and he would send in 2 soldiers, privates who supported me. He knew I was in New York.
Yeah.
And he'd send them in, and they come out and goes, yep, Casbolt's in there. And he'd write down Casbolt's on the base.
And when you went
I was in New York.
What did you do in New York when you were there? Just like have a look around?
Put it this way, they put on Fort Sam, they took me up to the armory where all the assault rifles are, and showed me the inside of it and where all the rounds are, and they showed me where the keys were kept for the whole armory. And I was constantly leaving, and they brought in this one guy who was kind of Yankee Doodle, patriotic, and he briefed the whole company and said, we keep winning all these damn wars. And I was like, hang on a second here. They lost Vietnam badly. And the message at the time in the media was, if America loses Vietnam, then communism will begin to take over the world. And I would agree with that conclusion. Then they lost Afghanistan badly. They lost Iraq, and they're about to lose the Ukraine. So there's no way they can say they're winning wars. For me, in the military, in the first pages of Escape from Tartarus, I talked about Jesuit cells where young men are trained in communist ideology from a young age, especially in the global south in South America. And when I was in the US military, I wasn't in there for American imperialist expansionism, because what America does is it invades a country, and then it contains that country. It builds loads of military bases around the country that's invaded. So it was the opposite. It was, I need to choose my words carefully here. It was about containing America.
Mm. So when you made these regular trips away, they didn't punish you when they found out, or did they not find out you'd gone AWOL?
Yeah, because I had advocates and supporters, and they were covering for me and protecting me.
So they must have had orders from above.
Yeah, but in the end, they found out, and I was pulled up in front of the leadership. And by then, I'd done what I needed to do, and it was time to leave. And then I'd come in, I'd jump straight into a war zone on Silbury B.
Right, so you went straight from the American military into Silbury B.
Basically, yeah. And this,
Silbury B is a wing of a prison
yeah,
near Devizes.
you know, it could be argued that giving someone a life sentence for making a few internet posts.
Yeah.
So I got a 12-year sentence with an extended license, 16 years, effectively a life sentence.
Yeah.
And then socially engineering situation, so I almost lost my life when I got to prison. Could be argued as attempted murder.
Attempted, what, by another prisoner?
No, by the government.
Yeah.
You know.
Just making life so difficult for you.
Well, so what happened on Silbury B was socially engineered. They got this guy and plastered him all across the nation on TV, 24 hours in police custody. They got. I came onto the wing and they said one of the officers approached me and says there's a new guy here. He's never been in prison before. We're putting him in your cell. We want you to look up, keep your eye on him.
Yeah.
So when he got that, then the prison officers went around and started spreading all this information about what he had done.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of confusion. Was it a domestic case with his wife, or was it a bit dodgy? You know what I mean?
Well, there must have been something unusual to put him on that wing in Silbury.
Yeah, but it was like they were saying he was a wrong un.
Yeah.
And it was to do with that. So, but there was confusion what it was in for. But the point is, the officers have a duty of care legally. They're supposed to get you through your sentence in one piece.
Yeah.
So they went round and started spreading all these rumours that he was a wrong un to everyone. The whole prison turned against us.
Yeah.
Like 500 guys, hundreds of murderers, 18 stone massive bodybuilders, and everyone wanted to kill us.
Well, you included.
Yeah, because I was in a cell, but I didn't get it. No, the target was him. But
Yeah.
I was in a cell, but you can't. They put people in cells with you who they decide.
Yeah.
You can't give them orders. And you're in prison, you got to take orders. And he was like this little fat guy who just completely weak, couldn't defend himself. And there was all these guys who just wanted to kill him, and I just sat there looking at him, and I just felt sorry for him.
Yeah. How did it pan out then? Did they get to him?
So what happened was some of the big violent guys on the wing, and the corrupt officers, they went to a part of the prison and someone threw a parcel over the fence and it was full of anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
And they got this one particular guy, he looked like the boxer Jake Paul.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they pumped him up with loads of steroids for a few weeks, and they kept goading him, kept saying, this guy next door, he's done this, he deserves to die.
Yeah.
All this. And then one night we were just sitting there in our cell, eating dinner, and the door opens, he walks in, and then his cellmate stood next to the door so we couldn't escape.
Yeah.
So we were trapped in, and we were both lying on our bunk beds. And he turned and he stuck his face. He says, "Are you a wrong un?" Like that. And the guy goes, "No, I'm not." And he just went bang, like uppercut him, real powerful blow in the face. And then walked away, and his cellmate was blocking the door. Said, "No, that's not enough. You've got to do more." So he went back. So I jumped down off the bed, and we ended up in a really long fight, really long hand-to-hand combat fight, really serious fight. Me and this guy. And I mean, I knocked him out. I launched him across the room.
Yeah. Well, with one punch.
It was funny. It was like I said, just go away, and pushed him. And when I pushed him, he was a boxer. He was a trained boxer, and he threw like it was about a 5 combination punch. You know, it was like jab, jab, cross, left hook, and every shot like hit me on the jaw. But it didn't like affect me in any way. And he sort of looked, he looked like, what? You know, and then he tried to do it again. He tried to throw us another combination punch. So I kind of weaved under it like this. And then I hit him with a left hook like this. And the punch like launched him across the room into the bathroom bit.
Really?
Yeah. And it like, we had all our toiletries on the bathroom bit, and it just smashed them all off the wall. And he was pretty much out on his feet, and he tried to fight back, and then I come in again with another 3 punches, and then he was like pretty much out then, and his friend had to like grab him and like sort of carry him back to the cell. And then the whole prison was like, what the fuck? And then we just got left alone, and just got left alone then, and just got, and people wanted to be my friend.
Yeah. So they never bothered you again?
No. I got moved to a decent wing and never got bothered by anybody after that.
And that was on Silbury B?
Yeah, that was on Silbury B. I was trapped on Silbury B with people trying to kill me.
And so the lyrics on this this track pretty much reflect that time.
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
But it was totally socially engineered. The government's plastered the guy's face all over the nation, national TV, on 24 hours in police custody. Right. The most unfortunate looking guy, and it was totally socially engineered.
Is he still in there, do you know, or what happened to him?
He got out, and he did a year.
It's almost like they used him to get to you, thinking that if you felt compelled to defend him, they could take you out.
Yeah,
and use that as an excuse.
I did feel compelled to defend him. And I did defend him. He said I saved his life.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
How do you spell
Silbury, like Silbury Hill in Wiltshire.
Silbury?
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Beach.
Yeah.
So beach.
Silbury B.
Silbury B.
Silbury
It's
B.
a wing of a prison, isn't it?
It's a wing of a prison, yeah, Silbury B. So it's
just a letter B.
It's just B, yeah.
I'll just give you the last. Trapped. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Trapped on Silbury B, with people trying to kill the G. On Silbury B, they don't scream for the T, they scream for flesh to be cut from the tree.
Cool, does it again.
Torture prolonged for the eternity. I'm getting sidetracked now, back to the story. And there's no such thing as PTSD. You got timeline 1.
Is that okay that time?
Yeah.
Cool. Double that. Here we go.
And there's no such thing as PTSD. You got timeline 1, Silbury B. You got timeline 2, St. Ives and the beach.
Cool. Double that. Here we go.
When I was 14 years old, broke the mold, and all the neighborhood bullies used to want to break me, so I picked up a gun.
Cool. Here we go.
Funny how it goes when you're part of the plan. Funny how it goes when you're Ultraman. Did I mention the plan is me? Did I mention I am the plan?
Hang on, wait a minute. Yep, go.
Yeah, we're in the mix stage, and what we're going to do is, to get a bit technical, we're going to add 2 delays.
Right.
We're going to add the big delay, which is going to widen the vocal, make it sound wider. So we're going to put, for all the nerds out there, we're going to put on the left side 498 milliseconds, and on the right side 510 milliseconds. Then we're going to put the little delay, left side 144 milliseconds, right side 176 milliseconds. So this is either going to work and sound really good, or we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It's going to widen the vocals.
Okay, that's quite a precise measurement, isn't it?
Yeah. It's called delay.
Delay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look.
Yeah, see what it sounds like. As long as we get the delay, it's
Yeah.
in time.
Yeah. Let me try. Here we go.
Mac, but it's not Max B. I'm with power, and that power is me. Got the place, then pick up the pace.
Cool. Next line. Here we go.
Speed. I'm with power, and that power is me. Got the place, then pick up the pace. Swerving lanes. I got about 50 different names. Big shooters for the proof. The motel roof. Max, let's loose. It's the life we choose. It was Max, but it's not Max B. It's Max pointing gats at the G. Now I'm in the penitentiary. And that's how I ended up. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury.
That sounds nice. You call it a day on that.
Funny how it goes when you're part of the plan. Funny how it goes when you're Ultraman. Did I mention the plan is me? Did I mention I am the plan? Did I mention the man is me?
If I fuck it up, I'll try again.
Cool. If you try again, I'm just going to nip to the toilet. Just press the space bar when you're ready to go.
And how do I stop it?
Same again. So if I
okay.
go,
Yeah.
start,
Let me take.
that'll stop it. Then if you're going to start again,
It'll start from the beginning.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Back a sec.
All right.
Okay.
Let me tell you about Silbury B. It goes like this. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. On Silbury B, they don't scream for the T. They scream for flesh to be carved from the tree. Gas chamber bullet, that's too easy. Torture prolonged for the eternity. I'm getting sidetracked now, back to the story. There's no such thing as PTSD. You got timeline 1, Silbury B. You got timeline 2, St. Ives and the beach. As the shore rolls back, it's high tide in the sea. Something's been revealed, something's sure been revealed. Emperors call it destiny. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. I just wanted a quiet life. Carpet slippers and a quiet wife. Not a suitcase, nuke and a satellite. Special interest groups, pearl and diamond mines, Funny how it goes when you're part of the plan. Funny how it goes when you're Ultraman. Did I mention the plan is me? Did I mention I am the plan? Did I mention the man is me? Did I mention I am the man? When I was 14 years old, broke the mold. All the neighborhood bullies wanna break me, so I picked up a gun. Cause I'm the police, gonna protect a poor young G, no way. And that's a part of the story of how I ended up trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B. With people trying to kill the G. Let's take you to South Texas. Come on. Let's go in the ride. 00 on the plate. About to catch a case. San Antonio is the place. Yes at the G. G with the gap, decision long ago. What's wrong with that? I'm with Max, but it's not Max B. I'm with power, and that power is me. Got the place, then pick up the pace. Swerving lanes, I got about 50 different names. Big shooters for the proof, the motel roof. Max, let's loose, it's the life we choose. It was Max, but it's not Max B. It's Max pointing gats at the G. Now I'm in the penitentiary. And that's how I ended up. Trapped on Silbury B, with people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B, with people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B, with people trying to kill the G. Trapped on Silbury B, with people trying to kill the G.